Eric Caesar, PGA Director of Instruction here with this week's Student Spotlight. Nicole, who has worked on her driver for the last month and just started picking up about 40, even 50 yards in this swing right here. And I'm just going to take you through what we worked on real quick. Really, the majority of our work was learning how to rotate on the trail leg. Nicole, when we first started here, she had a pretty big lateral shift in her backswing. And so we actually did a lot of work just learning how to rotate on that back leg, put her front foot up on a bucket, and learning how to turn and maintain tilt while maintaining some stability on that trail leg. So the first thing that I'll show you here is you're just going to watch how that hip slides back and kind of crosses over that line. You can see picture over here on the left from last month, how much that hip gets out there, how bowed this trail leg is. Over here in the picture on the right, you can see some spacing in there and much straighter trail leg, which is going to put us in a much better impact position, or at least let us get to impact a lot easier. And then the second thing is there's not as much tilting going on with the spine towards the target. You can see there's some tilting right there, and we do that same thing here. You can see a pretty big, considerable difference. So these two positions, the lady on the left, she's got to make a pretty big, dramatic move to get back behind the golf ball. And Nicole on the right, she doesn't have nearly as far to go, so she can make a much more efficient motion coming down into impact, which she's going to do. So the last piece isn't until well after impact, but let's get those off of there again. As we drive down into impact, you can see on the left, she's fighting to get her spine back behind the golf ball. Picture on the right, she doesn't have to make nearly as hard of a motion to get back behind it. And then last, it's just going to be a tell of rotary motion, of turning to your left. Take a peek at this left heel. Picture on the right, her toes up in the air. This is a tour-proven position for people that hit the ball a long ways. Getting that weight back to the left heel. Nicole over here on the right, foot's fully on the ground. Pressure's out on the toe, which indicates a little bit more of a lateral motion. And we can also see that she's a little bit more up and down in the old picture versus a little bit more tilt with her spine versus hips right here. So proof's in the swing, proof's in the numbers too. I mean, club head speed picked up about 8 miles an hour. That's not by accident. That doesn't just happen by chance. That's hard work, good positions, and good rotary motion. And then we see that in the carry distance and the total distance too. So great job, Nicole. I'm going to look forward to continuing our work this winter. And if anybody else out there wants to try to get some gains like this, check out my website and come and see me. Thanks again for watching. See you in a week or two.